Honestly, EToH has been introducing a lot of good updates this year. Recently, it feels like the developers have actually been trying to improve the game for existing players and future newcomers. While I do think most of these changes are good, some are surprisingly controversial to some people. It seems like whenever they change anything in the game, all the EToH Discord 12-year-olds unite to about it in EToH discussion, which is really annoying, especially when you know that in the end, these changes are better for the game. I'm gonna rank the recent updates from worst to best, even though the quote-unquote worst ones aren't even too bad. This video is kind of building off the lobby revamps video I did, mainly because I'm working on a super huge video right now, and trust me, you want me to focus on that one. Basically, I won't be going over the name change and lobby revamps much in this video, but all the other stuff should be included. If I forgot something, let me know, because honestly, I probably did. Anyway, the worst update so far this year is, and it's not even that bad, but to me, the worst main update is the Pit of Misery removal and eventual revival. Oh my gosh, was kind of stupid. I kind of get why they removed it, but also I don't think it matters to remove it. I know it has its own game now, so it's not gone forever, but like, what harm was it causing an EToH for it to be removed? I really don't think it should have been a Zone 3 subrealm, especially considering how dumb and not canon it was. So I do support the decision to move it somewhere else, but removing it from the entire game is kinda overkill to me. This was just kind of a useless update that didn't really do anything except annoy a few people. Then they backed up on it almost immediately. So this one was just kind of dumb. I still don't really understand this one. This one is really small, and I doubt anybody noticed it, but it was the removal of the Steeple of Fading Memories. They didn't even announce this one. One day it was just silently taken out of the game. I actually did discover this one pretty early. One day I was like messing around in Forgotten Ridge, and I noticed it just wasn't on the difficulty chart anymore. And I think that was like a day after. I haven't seen anybody talking about this removal. Nobody cares about this. And this makes sense considering not only was it made by Juke, but it also just wasn't the best, and it didn't even have a badge or any reward for completing it, making the steeple ironically one of the most forgotten things in the whole game. This isn't really a bad update, it's just kind of a useless one. I don't think anybody's really sad about this one, but also like, I don't know. I kind of never expected it to be removed. It was always kind of weird to me anyway. I'm actually curious to hear what like people have to say about this one, because you know, I didn't even know it was removed. Like nobody's talking about this. It's like their memory was faded or something. Okay, I won't go over this too much because I did more in the other video, but lobby revamps are kind of mixed for me. You have to be really careful to keep the charm of the old lobbies while also making them more appealing for everybody, and that includes the old players and the new players. Because I assume they're made for the new players to make the game more inviting, but some revamps are really good while others are just like, okay. So this is going more in the middle. I really appreciate the new lobbies, but I don't know, I guess I'm just like being nostalgia baited into hating this, which is unfortunate because they're good! I promise they're good! This update is good! I've wanted mini towers for so long in EToH. I remember thinking every area would have them, but we were getting them at a rate of like one new mini tower per year when it felt like there should be a lot more. Honestly, mini towers were like 3 seconds long. I was thinking surely it can't be that hard to just get somebody to do it and then put it in the game. But recently there have been a lot of new mini towers, thankfully. Like at least a few. I actually am not sure of the amount, but I know more have come out, and I really like them. They're a simple feature I've been wanting for a long time, and that's really all I have to say about it. I like mini towers. They're pretty cool. The Starlit Archives is cool, but I don't know, it's just not my favorite. I appreciate it a lot, and I've had a ton of fun with some towers there, but for me, story towers just get tiring after a few. So a whole area with just story towers can kind of be boring after a while. The towers are cool, and I really love some of them, but Yeah, it's definitely not my favorite area. I think this update's good though. I can't really complain about a whole new area. It's just like not my favorite. There's a lot of good towers here. It's just when the tower has a story, it's more of like a unique thing, and playing a ton of story towers is just kind of boring. I play the game for the gameplay simply, and I do love story towers. It just makes me not want to play this area that much, honestly. Sorry, Starlit Archives. I'm sorry. I honestly don't know when this started, but recently the developers have been revamping old towers from rings 1 to 3, and maybe more from other places. I don't actually really know much about this, but I can see how this could be controversial for some people who are attached to these old towers, but this is obviously good for the game. Like, this is one of the ones where I see people complaining about it, and people have complained about it, but like, can you really deny how good this is for new players? Comparing early game towers to later game ones is like night and day. It is seriously bad when the late game is so much better. Updating the older towers to be even a little bit better is a great change, even if you personally don't like it. The old towers just like had a completely different requirements. They had a completely different thing they were going for. The game used to just be a hard obby game with like unfair stuff. Like, back then, unfair gameplay and mechanics was just kind of the norm, but now it's lame and dumb and bad. So it's obvious that there's a completely different meta going on, as much as I kind of don't like that phrase. This is a good update, and you can argue about it, but that will only get me engagement, so... Sorry, buddy. Who's the winner on this one? What do people even think of Zone 10? I haven't heard like any public opinion on the zone, and it's kind of crazy. I kind of forgot about it after like 2 weeks from its release. The weird thing is that the zone itself is good. It's very pretty and has some cool towers in it, and it's just kind of uneventful. Maybe, I don't really know what's going on with Zone 10. It is a good update, but I need to say the negatives because a whole area release like Zone 10 not being number 1 is kind of crazy. It's good, it just feels oddly forgettable, I guess. I don't even know why. I've heard some people say the towers are just like kind of too long for their own good and not that great, but I don't know how much I agree with that. Like, genuinely tell me what you think of Zone 10, because I have no idea what the public opinion is. If you told me Zone 10 didn't even come out yet, I would believe you! When they first changed monthly challenges to weekly challenges, I really didn't mind at first. It was basically the same thing, but just a little different. But then they started using the same challenges over and over and over, and it got so boring and repetitive. This made me really hate the weekly challenges to the point where I didn't do them for like a year, maybe 2 years straight. When they added back the monthly challenges, I finally did them again, and oh my goodness, it is so much better, and I'm so glad they changed it back. I really hope I don't realize in a month that they're just like recycled challenges again, but different. But like, I'm so happy that they're monthly again. It's kind of dumb how strongly I feel about this to the point where it's my second favorite, but I don't care. It's my list. I don't care. I like them, okay? I like them. My favorite update as of recent is the new building kit. Version 6 is so good. Like, oh my gosh, it makes literally everything so much better and more convenient. It's definitely my favorite just because of my tower building obsession, but I don't care. It's so good. They put a lot of new stuff too, like a double jump thingy and the weird swing things I've seen. They also like improved zip lines a lot and made them usable now, which is cool. This will make the future EToH towers so much cooler and give new creative opportunities for mechanics and whatever else. It's just like, okay, there's gonna be an argument that this isn't an update to EToH, but it directly affects EToH, so why wouldn't it be an EToH update? It updates like literally the most important part of EToH, which is the future towers. So if you're gonna complain, please complain, because once again, that's gonna boost my engagement. So, yeah, sorry buddy. So, yeah, that's what I thought of the new update. So, tell me what I missed, or tell me if I suck and I'm wrong. Should subscribe to me, by the way. I got a big video coming up, like it as well. If you're feeling a bit crazy, you should comment and argue with other people, mainly other people, because I like that more. And that would be great. Bye.